Of course, was Paradise by Coldplay. You're listening to the loading screen with myself, Johnny, and Amara, where we talk everything gaming. Now, Johnny, new releases.
Graham, before we get into new releases, I mean, I know people are probably wondering, we're like 25 minutes in now, where's the news? Before we get to the news, I just want to say, in honour of our first show, I decided to wear my Space Invaders underwear today.
Oh, no!
Space
he's showing us to it. Oh, God.
Are we allowed to do that in here?
Yeah. Can we show underwear on the radio?
Yeah, Amara, get Johnny's pants back on before.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Alright, now, Johnny.
Okay, yeah.
Serious.
It's coming out, well, next month in America, early March over here for us plebs in Europe, I think.
Yeah.
It's probably my most anticipated game of this year so far. SSX.
SSX.
SSX 3 was one of my favourite games that I owned on PS2, and there was a horrible day. I don't even remember when it was now, because I think I might have just blocked it out from my memory when I went to play SSX 3 one day and the disc was in Narnia somewhere, maybe. So when I saw there was a new SSX game coming out, I shouted a lot.
You don't snowboard at all.
Yeah.
I don't even move.
Did you sit at home?
I'm lying down right now.
You don't even skateboard, you don't bike. There's no extreme sports. Not even skiing, do you do? So, like, where did SSX come from? Because you've played... Have you played all of them? Or
God, no. Just SSX 3.
And why is it
just
sorry.
3? I owned SSX 3. I played Tricky.
Tricky
was really fun as well.
Tricky was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't remember SSX 1 at all. I don't think anyone remembers SSX 1.
I only played Tricky. I didn't play any of the
Yeah, people have either played
games.
Tricky or 3 or both. But anyway, yeah, I don't even remember how I got that game, but I got it and that was so fun. And the new one looks brilliant. You got all these real life mountains, but they've been tweaked to make them actually fun.
Isn't Everest in it?
Everest, the Himalayas are in it, the Rockies, Alaska, Antarctica. You snowboard in Antarctica because.
Are there any mountains in Antarctica? I don't
There
think.
must
Of course
be.
there are, dude.
Also, it's a video game. So if there isn't one, they could put one in there. But that game looks
come on, the
so
Great
cool.
Wall of China is on one of the tracks.
Yeah, I watched a gameplay video yesterday. There was a guy grinding on the Great Wall of China whilst doing a handstand on a snowboard because, real life.
But is there anywhere on the Great Wall of China where it goes up a mountain and actually has snow and stuff? And is that close to...
I suppose.
I believe there is a mountain range around there, but I don't know whether or not the Great Wall goes up it.
Right.
That
Any
game
new
looks
releases?
Well, there is a great announcement that's been made, and that is Resident Evil 6.
Oh my god.
We all care about that.
Yeah.
Well, I know you guys don't particularly enjoy the Resident Evil franchise.
I never even... Well, sorry, no, I played the first one for about 10 minutes.
as well, yeah.
I didn't play the first one. The first one I played was actually Resident Evil 4.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you got in early on the franchise.
No, but seriously, I enjoyed that game a lot. Like, that game would scare you pantsless.
How many...
I'm already pantsless, so it doesn't matter.
No, it's like, that game was one of the most scariest experiences I've had in my life.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Hang on, John, you can't talk. This is coming from the guy now who got spooked playing Bioshock.
I'm an absolute coward. I'm not playing Bioshock right now because I'm too afraid. So I want to win.
This is Bioshock 3, isn't it?
Bioshock 1.
Bioshock 1.
Yeah, the third one isn't even out yet.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
Infinite.
that's
we call it
Infinite, yes. But Resident Evil 4, it was so scary at points I literally had to stop playing just so I could catch my breath.
Been there.
Can I ask,
It was terrifying.
what's the plot in Resident Evil? You've got an evil company.
There's an evil corporation called the Umbrella Corporation, and step 1, all right?
Yeah.
you got stuff. You got a virus, and you infect people. Step 2, we don't even know. And step 3, profit.
So there's a company out there making zombies.
Well, the intention was that this virus or whatever was supposed to make super soldiers, right? But it ended up just killing people and reanimating their dead bodies. I don't know how that works.
That's a bit of a mess up.
I know.
That's a productive virus as well,
The
though.
guys down the lab have a lot to handle.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right?
They
is that
can't, they're zombies.
There's an insane, a small percentage of the population that is actually immune to the virus, but gets the superhuman powers. There was no superhuman powers in I Am Legend. I know, I watched the movie.
Did you not see Will Smith?
That's a good point.
Yeah, come on.
Will Smith versus the world. Winner.
But anyways, the main that's the main idea behind it. And then Resident Evil 4 was, and then there's the outbreak in the city. Resident Evil 1 was these guys going into a mansion, trying to find out the guy who's behind this whole thing and trying and stop him. That was Wesker. who was the antagonist.
Spoiler alert, man! That game's only like 10 years old.
And he was basically like a superhuman being of some sort.
Wizard.
With red eyes.
The thing is though, like
it was like the Matrix with red eyes, essentially.
Resident Evil is way more than just 6 games. It's got like 1 million.
It's got six. It's got 6 actual, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
But then there's others in the middle, like your Resident Evil, Raccoon City, and such.
Raccoon City.
Yeah, I know. That was the Operation Raccoon City. That was
Misleading name for a city. There's not that many.
But no, Resident Evil 4, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was quite disappointed with Resident Evil 5. Did you guys play it?
I told you.
I saw gameplay, but
Yeah.
I saw a trailer.
Like those who've played Resident
just
Evil
don't
5 would
care.
probably agree with me. Is that Resident Evil 5 was co-op, and that sort of
Oh, didn't it have really bad AI?
it had really bad AI.
I remember that.
The co-op, no, the enemy AI was grand.
Yeah, but the person with you did
What?
not want to play.
It would seem so, and she was basically your pack horse. Essentially, you just give her all the stuff you can carry, and unless you're playing with someone else, like it was fun to play with someone else. But here's the thing: it wasn't scary when you're playing with someone else, because the whole part, like if you take a great scary games like Silent Hill, Resident Evil 4,
Amnesia.
Amnesia,
That game scares you
that
with
game's
noise.
that game's terrifying. But like, how they scare you is they isolate you,
Yeah.
And when you put a second person into that sort of situation, you take away the isolation, it becomes a lot less scary. Also, Resident Evil 5 was a lot more of an action game, I found, than an actual survival horror game. Now, I've seen the footage for Resident Evil 6, and for those of you who don't know, you play as Leon from the 4th game and Chris from the 5th game, as well as a new character. We're not sure who he is.
oh yeah, there's like jumps in time, isn't there?
No, it's not in
'Cause-
jumps in time. It's all happening at the same time, I think.
But you're just jumping from character to character.
Oh yeah, it's,
Yes.
it's different locations.
It's different
isn't it?
locations around the world.
All right.
The president's been infected, stuff like that. I don't know what's happening.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Zombie president.
zombie president. But anyways,
Hey, Newt Gingrich.
Leon from Resident Evil 4 is in it. Chris from Resident Evil 5, and there's a new character. We don't know who he is, but he looks like he has Wesker superpowers.
Probably just a steak. Anyway, seeing as no one cares about Resident Evil,
We'll move on.
we'll move on. Actually, sticking with Capcom, Street Fighter Cross Tekken
Ah, yes.
has been announced, but it's not going to be the only one. There's also going to be a Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Yes.
So Namco are making their one.
Well, they haven't started yet.
They haven't
But they haven't
started.
started yet.
Yeah. There is a Capcom X Street Fighter. I'm really looking my Street Fighter X Tekken. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a good game.
I'm waiting for Tekken Cross Street Fighter, to be honest.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
it seems that Street Fighter Cross Tekken is a Street Fighter game with Tekken characters. 'cause
Well,
it-
not-
it is
yeah.
Capcom.
Not
And-
not wholly Street Fighter. I mean,
I don't know holy like the
But
graphics.
it's more-
the graphics
yeah.
are different from
yeah,
either
but
game.
it
The
seems to me
gameplay
it's more
seems-
Street Fighter.
the,
than
the
Tekken.
gameplay is Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But like
And then Tekken Cross Street Fighter is the reverse of that with Namco.
Yeah.
Well, we assume when they
Well,
finally get around to.
see, here's what thing,
doing
right?
it.
Is that Street Fighter did try to go 3D for a while, and it was horrendous at it. Like, it was abysmal.
Yeah.
And I don't know how Namco are going to make it better. I honestly have no idea.
Well, Tekken did well when it went to Tekken 4 and 5, and you had three-dimensional
You could
grounds to
strafe
work
and
with. Yeah, you
stuff.
could
Yeah.
strafe.
That
you
was
could,
cool. I like
you could
that.
roll left and right.
Tekken 3 you could strafe as well. I'm
But then
pretty sure.
Tekken 6,
No, you couldn't.
they went a bit mad.
Yeah.
Tekken 6.
Oh,
Tekken
I mean,
6
that
was,
was-
disappointing.
I am so sad I got that game for Christmas.
Tekken 1 through 5 and Tekken Tag Tournament. I bought all those games, played them all, finished them all with every single character, loved them. Tekken 6 came out, I was gonna buy it when Johnny was dumb enough to buy it before me.
I didn't buy it. I didn't spend money. I got it for Christmas,
Oh.
and that was a sad day.
Do you
That was
wanna
like the
hug?
worst Christmas ever.
Well, luckily I managed to play it at his house and realise, wow.
How many hours did you
Yeah,
spend trying to
this-
beat Azazel?
After playing for one day, I think I beat your trophy count, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I have 2 trophies in that game.
Yeah, I have like 3.
It's pretty appalling.
It wasn't fun at all, I find. Like, I played it for like half an hour and then got bored.
Yeah, like the story mode was weird because it was like Tekken Force mode, but it was bad.
Yeah, it was.
And then I thought
I never really liked Tekken Force one anyway.
I thought it was cool when it,
it was
just
cool
a
when it
thing.
came out in Tekken 3 and it was like a side scroller.
yeah.
Like you just felt like you were playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Only
I
with
liked
Tekken.
the one in Tekken 4 as well, though.
Whereas it's like slightly behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was cool. But then they go ahead and they try and make an actual campaign out of it.
Yeah.
Well, I remember
that was their mistake. Like, that should not have been
Yeah.
the campaign.
and
at all.
the arcade mode didn't even redeem it.
Did you guys play Tekken 5?
I remember I rented that and I played The Devil Within.
Devil Within, yeah.
and
the
I thought
campaign.
it was cool, but I don't remember why.
I
I-
played the PSP version of that game.
Yeah, I have that on my PS3 at the minute. That doesn't have The Devil Within on it, so
No,
it's annoying.
but I found it fun on the PSP. I don't know about the PS3.
Well, like, Tekken 5 as a Tekken game, beat 'em up was awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh yeah, yes.
But they had this.
I actually like Tekken 4 more, by the way. Just putting it out there. I don't know why. I
Than
just
5?
do. I like 4 more than 5. Yeah.
Wait, are you taking like Tekken Force 1 into account now, or are you saying as
No,
just
just
pure
as
fighting?
pure fighting.
Pure fighting. All right.
Yeah.
I know.
Even though Tekken 4 had way less characters.
And Tekken 5, the story. The story is really good. You really want to finish it with each character to find out what happens.
Yeah.
And with Devil Within, I know it's a campaign, but it works so well. Even though the textures are repetitive and so are the AI, it's very linear.
I'm sorry.
For some-
What's
for
the
some
Devil
reason-
Within now? Because I'm
Yeah,
a
it's
bit lost.
like
Devil
Tekken
Within
Force
is-
mode, but you're only Jin, and it's like Jin's story
All right.
because
Okay.
he's pretty much the main character.
Well, Jin, he's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Well,
And-
sometimes
Well, most of the
until he
time.
turns into the devil, and then he's a bit mean.
Yeah, but he's more awesome.
He is a bit mean,
He's got
right?
wings and horns, and he can shoot eye lasers.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I can't say that.
Okay, we'll move on from.
Calamity Kittens.
We'll move on from Street Fighter X Tekken. I believe we're all sufficiently excited
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah. I have some news.
Oh, well, actually, sorry to drag us back.
Okay,
but
what?
Tekken Tag. Tekken Tag 2.
Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Quad T.
It's out, I believe, third quarter of this year.
I actually don't know the release
Yeah,
date for
yeah,
that.
no, 4th is Christmas.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. And
And it's just PS3, 360, no move on the Wii or the Wii U yet.
no.
I don't think Namco will.
I
ever
think
that
I think
stupid,
it's been
to
a
be
lot. I think they have asked for a PlayStation Vita though. I think it's going to be on the PS Vita.
honest. Really?
I think so.
I suppose they'll probably release a different version of it for.
Yeah. Oh well, a different version.
You know, like for Tekken 5, they had a different version for the PSP.
Yeah, it was Dark Resurrection. I think it was
Dark
called.
Resurrection,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Where you could actually play as Jinpachi,
That was
Yes.
silly.
the end boss, which was too. He's too good as a character.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
if you can figure
overpowered.
out how to do the
Yeah.
instant teleports and
Yes.
all that.
Yeah.
Anyways, Johnny.
Moving on.
We spoke about Bioshock Infinite earlier.
Oh,
Yes.
There's a mode called 1999 mode,
Right.
which apparently will kick your ass.
Yeah. Is that what their official stance on it?
I'm pretty sure there were profanities in their description.
Okay.
And because we're a family show, we can't do that. But
We can.
I'm trying to understand it. We haven't seen any gameplay from it, as far as I know. All I have to go
Of,
on is interviews of 1999. mode.
1999.
Obviously, we've seen a bit of gameplay, the actual game.
Yes.
But to me, it seems like everything in the game is harder, and your character sucks more.
Wait, it's just
There's enemy AI has more health. There's less ammo. Upgrading your character
Costs more.
If you go, I don't really know how the upgrades
when you
even
say
work.
you say it's a mode. Is it a difficulty setting? I mean, that's
No. It's a separate.
It's a separate
I think you have to like unlock it.
It's
you
like a
know?
new game plus.
Kind of, yeah.
Mm.
But like upgrading your character, say if you put, I don't even know how it works, but like if you try and improve your machine gun skills or whatever the way the game does it is, you're now locked into machine guns. I think
Oh.
so. You can't.
So, yeah.
You have to preserve ammo, and
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know. There's save points, but apparently they're few and far
Far
between.
between. Yeah.